And I am live. Hi everyone, how are you all doing? And yes, welcome to my 90 days success journey. And yes, before we dive into today's topic, let me just pause and say thank you for being um, here and for your support, for supporting me all from the very beginning. And yeah, whether you're catching this also live or replay, you're part of this journey, and I'm so grateful for every single one of you. And yes, for those of you who doesn't know me yet, I'm Daisy. I'm a mom of three gorgeous kids. I am a business mentor and a business coach in our online community, and I help parents start their own online businesses. So yes, and thank you once again for being here. And let me know if you're watching live or replay. Because I want to come back and connect with you later if you're uh, leaving me some nice messages. All right. So today's topic is something we always face but don't always talk about enough. And let me just pull it up. So there you go. Fear of failure. All right. Let me ask you, have you ever had an idea, a dream, or even just a little nudge in your heart, but you know, then stop yourself because you were afraid you'd mess up, afraid people might laugh, afraid it, you know, it just wouldn't work. You know, you're not alone. Fear, like fear of failure, is something every single person goes through, right? And yeah, we all have that. Even the most successful people you admire, they've failed, right? And they've, felt fear too. So the difference is they didn't let fear stop them. So here's the truth: fear isn't the enemy, right? Fear is actually proof that you're about to grow. And think about it: if you only ever do things you're comfortable with, you'll never stretch into the person you're meant to be or to become, right? So I remember when I first started showing up online, oh my goodness. I was so nervous. I was my first go live. I could barely breathe because I was just so nervous. But guess what? I felt great after I did it because I knew I did it, and it was just the thought of doing it, and that's what mostly people think, right? Hi sa ako 1 million viewers. Kumusta? How are you? Let me know in the comments where you're tuning in from. I'd love to know. So yes, like I said, showing up online is scary, or doing something new is very scary. And yeah, like I said, you know, it's we all have to go through this. But what if, when I didn't when I started, or when I was pursuing this business, I was nervous, right? And like I said at the start, when I was doing this go live thing, um, I said, what if I said that I was so nervous, or what if I said the wrong thing? You know, what if nobody showed up? What if people judge me? But you know what? Even though some of those fears happen, maybe I stumbled on my words. Maybe only people, few people watch, or none even. A lot of, and you know, it wasn't the end of the world, right? In fact, it was the beginning, because every time I pushed past that fear, I become stronger and more confident talking here. And that's why I want to encourage you today. Failure isn't final, it's feedback, right? So, failure teaches us what doesn't work. And let me see in the comments here. We have comments. Oh, hi, Sheila from UK. Thank you for watching. Um, yeah, so failure teaches us what doesn't work. Failure helps us grow resilience. Failure makes success even more meaningful. So instead of asking, what if I fail? Try asking, what might I learn? Right? Think about a baby learning to walk. They fall down hundreds of times, right? But we don't call that failing. We call it learning, right? And the same is true for us, for you. So here's a little reflection for you today. What's one area in your life where fear of failure is holding you back? And what's one small step you can take anyway, even when with the fear? So because courage isn't about not feeling fear, right? Courage is about moving forward despite the fear, right? So if you needed this reminder today, let me know in the comments by typing courage. Sometimes just saying it out loud, even in the comments, is the first step to facing fear, right? I'll close with this. Don't let fear of failure steal your future. Your dreams are too important, right? Your purpose is too valuable. And failure, it's not the end. It's just part of the journey, right? It will make you stretch. Hi, Sis Salome. Thank you for watching. Thank you, ladies. It was lovely to have you last night in our group live. And good luck to your group live later. Thank you. Let me show. This is Sheila from UK. Salome watching from Belgium. Thank you, ladies. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate you all. Thank you for tuning in. And yes, again, thank you for being here. I'll see you tomorrow for the next topic. But until then, keep showing up, ladies, my business partners, my collaboration collab um, mates. Keep showing up even if you're scared, right? You're braver than you think. And for those of you who are so scared of, trying something new, you are braver than you think. So take that step and you'll be glad if you do it. So that's it for me tonight for this evening. Have a lovely, lovely, happy Wednesday. Wednesday, right? Wednesday here, evening at 8 o'clock. So I'll see you tomorrow once again for the next topics. So thank you, thank you, thank you, Sis Sheila, thank you, Sis Alumi. I'll see you again next week for our next group go live and chat you in our group chat. So thank you everyone. Bye for now. Thank you, sis. Last minute comment. Thank you, Sis Alumi. Enjoy your evening and good luck later. So bye for now.